So what we have here is the Mangoal dash cam.
Yeah, only thing I'm switching is the whips, yeah. Hop up in a cat just to hop up in a kitty, yeah. Switch up to the foreign when I'm riding through the city, yeah. Ask me how I do it, I don't know, I just did.
The idea of this dash cam is to put a dash cam in your car while maintaining an OEM look on your mirror. Let's open the box and see what we got. All right. So we got the rear view dash cam right here. And the most exciting part is the front facing dash cam. So if you look up here, the original plastic of the car looks very similar to this, except it has the dash cam right on the front. So you probably wouldn't even realize that the dash cam is even in the car. To install this, it is very, very easy. You can use the tool that they provide you here to take all the plastics apart and everything, but the wiring management is super easy. And I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. On top of that, you got the front dash cam, you got the rear dash cam, and then right here is just the GPS module and the wiring for the actual mirror. And they give you a 128 gigabyte SD card to store all the files onto. Let's install this thing. All right, so first we're gonna start by moving the mirror out of the way. Whichever way you have to move it in order to get the plastics apart, you're gonna use the tool that's provided to you to pop this plastic apart.
And we'll resume when we get this off.
All right, easy enough. I want to hang on to this for the future just in case you ever uninstall the dash cam or for whatever reason, if you end up selling your car, you're going to want to put this back in. Unless you sell it with the dash cam. All right, next we're going to start by removing the wires out of the OEM mirror. So we're going to start by unplugging the power to the mirror. There's a little clip right here. You just push that down and pull it out. Just like that. And then there is another plug right here at the top. I don't know if you can really see it or not, but it's a small maroon or red colored plug at the very top. That should just pull right out. It's a very tight space, so I recommend taking the mirror off if you can. But in my case, I don't really have a lot of time. So I'm gonna push up on the red plug while pulling back on the wires just a little bit. And it should come out just like that. And there you have your mirror wires already unplugged. All right, as I stated, we're gonna start by plugging this maroon plug into the black connector that's provided to us. And then you're gonna take this maroon plug that is provided to us again and plug it into where we originally unplugged the maroon one from. Once again, it is kind of a tight space, so take your time, try not to break anything. And just like that, they are plugged in. Go ahead and plug your black connector back in. And you're gonna wanna tuck that back to where you got it from. Just like that. And then we'll still have this wire hanging. But the good news is, once we get this, we can actually just tuck the wires and hide those. But on here, you're looking at 3 different wires. They're all labeled perfectly for you. This one's for the GPS, this one is for the rear dash cam, and this is the power plug. All right, so we're gonna start by taking the power wire that's labeled and plugging it into the power here. Just like that. You'll see a light up on the side. It'll make a noise notifying you that it is actually powered on. And we're not gonna use the GPS right now. And we're not gonna use the rear right now, so just go ahead and tuck that down in there. I'm going to use my rear cam later on, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave this wire hanging out. Hopefully I can hide it somewhere up in here or something along those lines, but for now, we'll tuck the GPS wire down there and let's put this thing on. You're gonna use the tool that they provided to you right here to go ahead and pop these clips off of here. This is gonna open it up, that way we can actually mount it up there by the mirror. and it should open up just like that. All right, once you get all the clips apart, it should come apart just like this. Go ahead and set it up there. All your wires that you just tucked in might fall back out, but that's okay. You can just tuck them back there in a second. I'm gonna pull my rear camera wire up to the top. That way I can try to get it to hide later on, like I said. And now that we got that up there, like I said, we're just gonna tuck the wires back down a little bit. Make sure we get that part to go over the mirror. Line it up. Make sure it's touching, and then take this other part and put it next to it and just clip it all back together. Now that we got all the wires hooked up, we got them tucked properly. We got this one right here sticking out. This is, like I said, to the rear dash cam. I'm gonna wire it up here because you have to wire the rear dash cam up. It literally just plugs into that, and this right here gives the rear dash cam power. So you don't have to do anything but plug it in and then wire it through here. You're gonna take it all the way through the pillar behind. It's gonna go all the way back to the back window of the car. All right, so you're gonna download the app. It's called Viidure, V-I-I-D-U-R-E. Once you get that app, it's gonna bring you to here. You have to add your camera to the app. So the app will actually tell you how to connect to your camera. You're gonna connect it through the Wi-Fi settings.